Hey guys, we're back on Fallout 4, and we're ready to set out again, continue our playthrough. Now I'm giving this chat border on the right hand side of the screen another try today. I'd like to test it out when the chat itself is a little bit busier, to see if it's a bit easier keeping track of it like that. But I think we'll probably end up turning it off next time we stream. But yesterday, if you were with us or if you've watched the video on YouTube, you'll remember that, yeah, there they are. We were looking into the Wasteland Workshop DLC, and I did a little bit of research because we were struggling to figure out some of the trophies for it. Pardon me, sorry, I've got some food stuck in my throat. Let's drink some water there. Yeah, okay, so there's a trophy for building one of each cage, which is easy enough. We just need to save up some meat and some plants and things, so we'll be making sure to keep hold of those bits and pieces when we find them. Up until now, we've been cooking them into sort of soups and steaks and things like that. We have already done the trophy for setting up a fight between. We used a settler and Codsworth. But the third trophy was for having 5 tamed creatures in your settlement at the same time. Now, we were hoping, some of those in the chat were suggesting using the cats, because the cats are naturally tame. So we were going to try and capture 5 cats, but I read online that apparently that doesn't work. So what you need to do is build a beta wave emitter. Pardon me, which is this thing here. Now, to build this, you need rank 1 of Animal Friend and Wasteland Whisperer. Now, that's where it gets a little bit annoying, I guess, because Animal Friend is here. I think you need 5 points, I believe, in Charisma. We've got 6 points. So we need 1 point in there, and then we need to put 3 more points in Charisma to be able to get access to Wasteland Whisperer, and we need to put 1 point in there. So all in all, we need 5 more perk points. Now, these are perks I don't want to keep on a permanent basis. We're not going to be focused too heavily on this DLC. We're going to get the trophies, and we're just going to carry on questing. So what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to keep playing. We're going to earn 5 perk points by leveling up 5 more times, but we're not going to spend any of them. We're going to keep a collection of 5, and then once we've got all those 5, we're going to save the game, and then we are going to take these perks, we're going to earn the trophy, and then we're going to revert back to the save where we still have those 5 points available, because I don't want to permanently put them into Charisma, and I don't want to put them into Wasteland Whisperer or Animal Friend either. There's things I want, there's perks that are much more important. So it's going to be a bit difficult because we're going to be leveling up, but we're not going to be taking any perks, so we're going to be quite weak over the next 5 levels. But when we do, have that trophy and we've got that out of the way, then it's going to be quite cool, the idea of having 5 perks to be able to put wherever we want. Sorry, getting tongue-tied as usual. So that'd be quite cool. Once we reach level 37, we can get the trophy, and then we can play around with the perks and have a bit of fun putting them in all sorts of places. That sounded a bit dodgy. But I think we may go with Strong Back when we get there, or something else. Anyway, we'll see when we get there. But for now, I just wanted to get it out there for anyone watching on YouTube. We'll probably reiterate that throughout the playthrough, because people are going to be wondering why we're not leveling up. But let's have a look at our missions here, and I think we're going to set out because we took out Swan yesterday. So we're going to go in that direction. Hey Mrs. Mac, welcome. We've just started, so it's quite quiet at the moment. I'm interested to see whether Saturdays are busier than Fridays, because yesterday evening was quite quiet. And if it is quiet, then we'll sort of stick to the evening streams from sort of Monday to Thursday. Maybe tomorrow. I think Sundays might be a bit busier. Anyway, we are going to head out and do some of the quests that are around the same area. Talk to Jack Cabot, follow the Freedom Trail, and there was a miscellaneous one, I think. Which one was it? I know which one it was. I'm trying to find... Ah, that was it. Find the Gilded Grasshopper. So we don't need that waypoint anymore. Oh, hang on a sec. Remove marker. Okay. So we got a fast travel point here. We've got a mission here for following the Freedom Trail. It's actually disappeared, the marker for the mission, but we're going to... Yeah, we're going to go there, and we're going to start following this trail to the railroad. I'm going to go and check that out. It's the time zones, yeah. Well, I think around this time, most people in America are up and about, aren't they? But I think it does always seem to be a little bit busier weekdays, even early in the morning. You know, you have some people, when I start streaming, not early, but, you know, start at sort of 10, 11 o'clock. And you have some people who are up in America and it's like 5, 6 a.m. for them, and they're up watching streams. Usually over time, I think generally whenever we stream, it takes a few hours for a decent number of people to join. We have a few regulars that if they are online when I start streaming, they'll get the notification. They generally join, but... yeah, so it's like lunchtime for you now, I guess, or like midday. Oh, look at that. Carrots is one of the very things we're looking out for one of the cages we want to build. I'm just going to mute for a second and try and give my nose a blow. Okay, so the Freedom Trail started here. At Journey's End, follow Freedom's Lantern. Oh, excuse me, Kate. Right, so... I'm going to write down these... I think I remember the code from the last playthrough, but let me just grab a pen here.
7A.
So 7 is an A. Okay, so this is kind of a little code that they sprayed on. I think if you look closer, yeah, you can just about see it's been sprayed on. It's not actually part of the original Freedom Trail that's in Boston, you know, even today. But if you turn around here, you'll see there's a 7 in the middle there, and an A above it, I believe. Or maybe, no, actually, you know what, it's pointing. That's not an A, it's pointing at the A. So, from there, you need to follow this red line. Now, of course, this is stuff I remember from my original playthrough. Don't be embarrassed if you didn't figure this out straight away, because I actually had to look it up. Because I didn't know anything about the Freedom Trail in Boston. But sometimes it disappears and they kind of fill it in with these painted lines, because this is sort of set up by the railroad, so... We're at our next second marker here. See if we can actually figure out what it is without... Actually, that's going to just be annoying, isn't it?
Oh, definitely code.
So I'm going to take a note of all these. I'm going to write all the numbers out. 1 to 7 so far, but it's probably going to go higher. I believe the code is railroad. So 4 was... Did you say it was?
4L.
L. Yeah, so by the looks of it, It looks like it is going to be railroad. That fits in nicely. Right, so this follows around here. Yeah. Find it again. Let's let's run around until we find the next. I think some of them. Okay, we've got some enemies here. Oh, they're coming around the back of the. Oh, hang on. I just pressed circle to get back up. Seriously, I've been playing other games today and I'm still getting back used to the controls again. Oh, albino mongrel. This guy, he's legendary as well. He's going to level up now, ready? This guy looks like he's going to be a bit of a handful, doesn't he? Oh dear. Hey, what? He's really... Oh, good. Right, okay. We lost a lot of health, but we didn't let him evolve into his second form, so that worked out quite well. Nocturnal combat shotgun. Does increasing amounts of damage as the night grows longer and less damage during the day. Okay, well that might be worth... once we're able to modify that a bit, it might be worth taking with us and just whipping out at night time, I suppose. It's difficult to predict what time it's going to be when you head out, because obviously because it takes a while to fast travel anywhere. Have I got all my armour on? Because last stream we made the mistake of accidentally forgetting some of our armour. I feel like this particular journey is going to be a bit of a perilous one. Let's just take let's take one stim pack for now. See how we get on. Once we get to the railroad, you know, we'll have triggered the fast travel point and we can head home when it's convenient, just for a quick sleep. I'm gonna start leaving most of the useless stuff that we don't need to take with us.
2 and A.
2 and A. Yep, so it's still fitting in. We've got blank A, blank L, so that could be rail. And we've got blank blank A. Yeah, it's going to be railroad, isn't it? I don't think I don't think there's any question about that. It's not really much of a not really much of a password, is it? Considering everyone knows that the railroad's left it there. Well, I suppose not everyone. Some people. Okay, right. It was here when I got a little bit lost, but then I kind of refound the red line here. I'm just hearing some super mutants around, so I'm gonna try and get a sneak attack on one of them because. There we go. One's down, but there's bound to be some more, aren't there? They generally hang around in groups. Welcome if you've just joined us. We're quite early in the stream, so you haven't missed much. Oh. There we go. Let's try and get a... It's not an ideal shooting spot, is it? Oh, have we got someone behind us? I feel like I can hear gunfire from somewhere else. Oh yeah, down there maybe. Okay. Kate does some nice damage, but I can't see where this far super mutant is. I think he's gone into cover somewhere, so let's see if we can get a shot on this guy from over the top of the... Ah, okay. Headshot. There we go. You like the sniper? It's just basically a modded... oh, I feel like there's some guys coming from down there, but I think it's just my surround sound playing tricks on me. Yeah, this is just a modded hunting rifle, Jody. it's going to be better when we pick up a silencer for it. It's quite slow firing, but obviously makes up for that with damage. And when we get a silencer, it's going to be awesome for sneaking around. I think as soon as we've got a silencer for this, or a suppressor, we're going to start... I'm going to start taking some, you know, stealth-related perks. Actually, I don't need... I was going to use my critical then, but I didn't need it, so I cancelled the shot because I don't want to waste it. Right, let's see if we can find these guys' bodies so we can loot them. Let's just make a quick save because we're quite low on health, but I feel like we're probably going to find a bed at some point. Is that the fire making that sound? Yeah. It sounded like one of those centaurs or something. I don't know if you remember in Fallout 3 you had those guys, those like creatures that went around with the super mutants. I think they were called centaurs. They're really like overly mutated things. I don't even know what they started out as, to be honest. Oh, we need... Pardon me. We do need more rat meat. Oh, crumbs. I keep getting hiccups while I'm streaming. It's really odd. Okay, we can leave that. Right, is this going to be an actual location? Are we going to be able to go inside here somewhere? Or is it just a sort of exterior place without any entrances? Radstag meat. Awesome. See, I knew... and Myluck. Actually, no, we don't need Myluck meat. We need soft shell Myluck meat. But I knew we'd pick up all this stuff we need pretty quick. I've had tons and tons of it throughout the playthrough. I just didn't think to keep any of it because I didn't know what this DLC was going to involve. Just going to sign into the stream on this iPad here. There we go. I'm hoping it's showing up as Fallout. Yes, it is. Sometimes when I start the stream, for some reason it shows up as if I'm playing the game that I was playing before. Whatever I was playing before starting the stream, it kind of... Or whichever game I was streaming before starting the stream, sorry. Like, so, earlier on I was doing a bit of Destiny, and sometimes it will just still show Destiny, despite me having changed games, but it's, I think it's showing up as a correct game now, which is good, because otherwise people aren't going to be able to find us. Oh, there we go, bed. So we didn't need to heal ourselves too much. It's always worth trying to stick it out and see if you can find a bed somewhere. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. I think you can go, like, you can actually sign into your stream and change it, which I'll probably have to do if it keeps doing that, because it is a massive pain. Okay, let's see if we can remember where this Freedom Trail was and pick it back up from where we left off. It's a little bit of a maze, but... Oh, hello, are these gunners? Oh, it spawned us right back down in front of this gunner camp, which is going to be a bit dangerous, so... At least we know we've got a bed. Yeah, we've got a bed just nearby we can use if we need to. We're already on fire, by the looks of it. Is that us? Yeah. Oh, she threw a... It looked like she threw a grenade at our mate. Hey, there we go. Past broadcast manager. I'll have to look into that. Oh, he's doing a lot of damage to us. Oh. Yeah, I didn't mind too much. I wasn't being too careful there about not taking damage because we've got this bed above us, so mass fusion building. I'm pretty sure we get taken here as part of a quest. Usually when I'm playing I just kind of explore everywhere, and we will explore all these places at some point, but at the moment I'd like to get some missions done, simply because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you were there for it, Jodie, but oh, crumbs. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, for the DLC, for one of the trophies on the DLC, we're going to need to level up 5 times and not spend any points. And then take some perks, like make a save, take some perks, get the trophy, and then reload the save. So I'm hoping to level up pretty quick. Here's a rifle. Okay, let's head back out. Actually, let's quickly nip back into this building, have a quick sleep. Welcome whoever's just joined us. Making our way towards, well, we're following the Freedom Trail at the moment, which is a bit of a maze. It's easy to lose track of, but I'm gonna have a quick sleep. And then set back out on this trail. Oh, Skipters, it's you. Hey, buddy. I didn't notice your comment there. Welcome. Good to have you, man. So let's have a look here. The next part, we came up here, didn't we? Yeah, the trail came up this way. And then we noticed that it kind of, there was a red line here, it carried on around, so it looks like it's going up this road here. So, oh, crumbs. What are these dogs? Stay down. There we go. Flung him across the bus there. Okay, so I think it seems like it's going to be going up in this direction. There we are. Make another quick save because it's quite a few enemies around here, I think. Oh, you wiped your save file. That's got to be gutting, man. Oh, is this Good Neighbor? Yeah, awesome. Okay, the red line goes that way. We're just going to discover Good Neighbor. Now, we'll make a separate stream of this. Pardon me. I'm well on my way to 100, am I? Thanks, Skipters. Thanks for mentioning that. How many are we at now? Because I can't actually see on the screen. I'm not really... It doesn't actually say on the app. But yeah, I think last time I looked we were at sort of 75 or something. Maybe we'll do like a celebratory 75, yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do a video when we reach 100, some kind of, I don't know, something to celebrate it. We can't actually discover Good Neighbor without entering it. But I don't want to enter it because it... I don't know, shall we enter it? Yeah, we'll be there soon, hopefully. I'm really hoping some of the newer games that I start streaming, when they do come out, that we kind of put in, you know, in between sessions on Fallout, I'm hoping that they'll bring in like a decent number of viewers and hopefully we'll get a few followers off that. But let's go and check out Good Neighbor, because it'll make this stream a bit more interesting rather than just following that trail. We can get back on it as soon as we leave, but we'll get introduced to the characters that greet us, and then we'll carry on. At least we'll have the fast travel point. Oh, I've double two of yours of Zodi. Sorry about that. I can't help being so charismatic. Look at me, I've got 6 points in charisma. Obviously people are going to watch me. And you can't see me, but I'm wearing my charisma clothes, so...
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Okay, I'm going to put my charisma clothes on here. Oh, we've got the new suit, haven't we? Reginald's suit. Make a save.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, we'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time.
Thanks, Jody. I haven't watched you, so I can't vouch for that.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good Neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Okay, cool. So it hasn't sort of triggered any missions or anything necessarily, but we should have a fast travel point for Good Neighbor now. Yep. Thanks, Skipters. That's very nice to hear you say. Or read. We're going to head back out and carry on. And Mrs. Mac, thanks very much. Maybe, we'll see. I can't see myself getting too big, because it must be quite annoying for a lot of people listening to coughing and sniffing all day. I do my best to suppress it. It's a lot worse when I'm not streaming, trust me, but I'm really interested to see what happens. I'd love to... Actually, Skipters, you've obviously got a few followers on here. You said I got a quarter of yours. You're doing pretty well, done, man. So you might know the answer to this. Is there like any law against streaming games before their release? Because I'm sure I've heard about people streaming games early, you know? So the game like just comes out, or you know, they get the game a couple of days early, and then there's like a boycott, or what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word now, when they don't want people to show content of their game straight away. Thanks, Jody. I'm definitely not perfect, but I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Embargo, that's the word I was thinking of. Do you know if there's like an embargo on streaming games before they're like technically released? Oh, hello. Oh, we still got our crap. We need to get to our thing quickly. Hey, Elliot. Alright, buddy. Yes, it's funny. There's obviously a bit of a delay on Twitch, and I just thought of the word just before you came on and mentioned it. And I do like the new PSN name, by the way. I need to get my armor on. I always do that. I forget that we've got our charisma clothes on. And how's Lego going, Zircon? I think that's what you were on when I noticed when I was sending out the invites. Was it Lego Batman 3 you're on at the moment? I know you love your Lego games. That's cool, Skips, because I'm hoping that I'll get... Oh, I haven't actually pre-ordered Uncharted 4 yet. But I'm... Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't need a critical hit there. So I'm really hoping that when I do pre-order Uncharted 4, I'm kind of, now that I'm streaming, I'm not too worried about the price of the game. Usually I go for the cheapest price, but I'm going to go with one of the sites that I know is pretty good at sending games out early. If you're in the UK, I usually go with GameSeek, which is I think gameseek.co.uk or simplygames.com, and they're both really good. Simply Games especially. I've actually... Oh dear. I should have tried to disarm it, shouldn't I? Yeah, Simply Games. I've actually had games from them like 5 or 6 days early. Before I got Metal Gear Solid 5 the Thursday before it was released, and it was released on the Tuesday the following week. And the same with the Taken King... Sorry, the Destiny, the Taken King. Although I couldn't play that because it was online based, obviously. But oh, he's a stalker. Come on. Ah! Got any more? Who's that? Oh, we've got raiders as well. Okay. Got any more ghouls around us? No. Okay, let's have a look. See if we can. Let's use this sniper because it's a bit quicker firing and it does okay damage. Oh, is that a grenade? Oh, it's already gone off. Cool. Oh dear. Alright. Come on. Go on, just use a critical just in case. So I don't really want him hacking me up with that melee weapon. Oh, getting a lot of grenades here. We need to try and take this grenade thrower out, whichever one he is. Oh my goodness. I'm going in the bookstore. We just got absolutely mullered by a grenade. Flipping hell. You gotta go back through again to do all the collectibles and that, yeah? Oh, I'll tell you what, that's done an autosave. If there's any enemies in here, we are stuffed. You guys will know by now that I'm not keen on using too many stim packs, although I'm definitely going to have to use one here. Because we're not going to be able to leave this area and fast travel or anything, so... Let's, we've got a save. It's still got, we're moving slow because it's still got the legendary slow down time feature from one of our pieces of armor. I'm going to see if there's a bed up here, because if there is, it will save us using stuff. I was being a bit silly, I suppose, staying in that corner, knowing that there was a there was a grenade guy chucking grenades. I want to know how they get access to so many of them, to be fair. They just keep throwing them, throwing them, and throwing them. Bobby pins, cool. Oh, what's this? Help wanted. Hallucinogen Inc. is seeking research subjects to assist in the ongoing testing of non-lethal police and military technology. Whether you're considering a career in high-tech research or just in need of some extra cash, this exciting opportunity may be for you. Great pay, flexible hours, no long-term commitment, no experience necessary. To apply, visit our main office in historic Back Bay. So I'm guessing that's just going to add a location. Yeah, map updated. It's adding a location on a map, and obviously that job's not going to be available anymore because this is all pre-war stuff, I'm assuming, but you know, it's just another spot on our map for us to check out. Right, we're going to take one stim pack, change our silence gun, and try and maybe sneak out and see if we can get to some other cover without them seeing us straight away. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Skipters. It could be some terms and conditions involved. I think I'm just going to do it. Like, if I get Uncharted 4 the day before, I'm just going to dive on, and if anyone sort of has a problem with it, then I'll stop. But when you say without healing, Elliot, do you mean like not sleeping or anything, like, you know, not healing in any way, or do you mean not using a stim pack? Because I've actually considered doing that, because when I play Fallout 3, I basically don't use stim packs anyway. Obviously, sometimes if I can't bother fast traveling home and sleeping, I'll just use a stim pack, but usually I end the game with hundreds of them. But if you mean he literally didn't sleep, didn't eat, didn't use stim packs or anything, then that's pretty impressive. Oh, come on. That was a pretty poor hit marker. Come on, I'm hitting these guys and there's no hit detection. Have you played the trilogy? Yeah. Oh, that's Mrs. Mac, yeah. Oh, crumbs, another grenade. Oh, flipping heck. They like those grenades, don't they? You've played all the others, yeah, Jody? Ah, come on. What's wrong with me? Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was lucky. We had like 60% chance of hitting that guy. And we pulled off all 3 shots, which we desperately needed to. Look at that hit detection. We can see the guy, he's in our crosshairs, but he's not getting hit. They're awesome, aren't they? Uncharted's so cool. What? Oh, another grenade. What we're following, the line here, is actually going up in that direction. I don't necessarily need to take these guys out. Ah. Flip. There we go. Yeah. Alright, the hit detection was fine on that. Oh, crumbs, who's shooting me there? There he is. Right, let's see if we can get a shot on him before we die. Oh, he's legendary. I'm getting out of there. Yes, get away, get away, get away. Okay, we're going to... That's pretty impressive. Oh dear, dead. Oh, can we survive this without using a... Yeah, just in your comment, Elliot, that's pretty cool. If you didn't sleep either. I'd be up for that challenge if there's like... I can't remember if there's any perks that give you health regen. But I'd like to do I'd like to do a sort of Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 playthrough with some specific sort of hamstringing myself. He played stealthily, yeah. He must have spec'd his character in a very specific way right from the beginning. Maybe he used a mod. Who knows? Let's see if it lets us fast travel, because, where are we? We're at the bookstore. Find the Gilded Grasshopper as well, that's nearby. We've got to talk to Jack Cabot. Hopefully we can just fast travel home and then come back here, because I don't really want to go rinsing through my healing. Yeah, cool, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Borderlands as well, as you know. In fact, I was chatting with someone else who's trying out streaming, and he was saying, well, he was talking about sort of finding that one game that's going to be your streaming game, you know? And obviously I said to him, you know, I'm going to be doing like quite a variety of stuff. And I think if there was ever one game that I thought, right, you know, this is going to be my go-to streaming game that is great for streaming, but also like a game that I really want to play, that I would be playing even if I wasn't streaming, and that would be Borderlands 3. If there's another Borderlands, I'll be absolutely all over that.
I suppose that's something worth building.
I can't wait for more Borderlands. I really can't. Look at this power fist we got yesterday. Savage, isn't it? Mess people up with that. Don't really need that, do we? Quickly sort some stuff out while we're here, might as well. It's always nice to have some inventory space. Oh yeah, there will be, don't worry. There'll definitely be another Borderlands. How are you getting on with Borderlands 2? Because are you still playing that, Elliot? I know Elliot's playing through Borderlands 2 properly for the first time at the moment, JD, so... You played some of Borderlands 1 back in the day, didn't you? But hopefully you're enjoying the second one as much as I did. So good in it. I love the sense of humour in it, and I love the looting and the levelling. I think they do the looting so much better than Destiny and The Division and all those other shooter-looter games. Because those other games are all about reaching the max level and then getting the decent stuff, but in Borderlands you can get really cool, interesting, exciting gear all the way up through the levels, even when, like, you could be level 1 and get a legendary, and although it's not gonna be worth using when you reach level 5 or level 10, it is totally worth using and a lot of fun while you're around the same level as the weapon is. But then you get you like reminding people of that, don't you, Jodie? Hey, one of your favourites. I'm glad I've recommended it to you, man. I knew you'd like it. I knew it'd be your kind of sense of humour and stuff. But yeah, like I say, these just the looting in Destiny is so much more compelling and also varied. In not Destiny, in Borderlands. In Destiny, kind of sorry, I'm just trying to sort of concentrate on this, sorting out this gear at the same time. But yeah, in Destiny, like, you get the best stuff and then you just use that stuff, you know? And there's no real progression. Once you reach the top level, you're just getting like slightly different stuff with very slightly different upgrades. But Borderlands, you're always getting something new that's exciting and different. And you're always leveling up. It's not a case of reaching top level and you know, just gearing up and then that's it. Where's that shotgun? We won't use that shotgun just yet. At some point I'm going to do a mission, a video going through all these legendaries that we've picked up, just having a bit of fun with them and testing them out and stuff. Yeah, good luck with your with your road to platinum, Zircon. Is this heavy? No, it's just normal. Okay, I'm not going to sort absolutely everything in my inventory. I'm just going to chuck in oh, the meat and stuff. I definitely want to keep hold of that. Oh, and we will quickly see if we can build any more of these cages. Oh. Didn't mean to put that in. Not that it really matters. He played as Gage with the shotgun. Which one's Gage again? Is she the one that can build up a... She can build up stacks, right? Is that the one? I think you're playing as the Gunzerker, right? Zircon. Okay, well, it's very quiet today. Usually after sort of an hour or so, we've got maybe 10, 15, 20 people. I think weekends are probably not not the most ideal time to stream. But it's nice having you two in here. Anarchy stacks, yeah. See, I don't really have a lot of experience with the other characters. That's the game I could actually go back and stream. If Borderlands 2 was still a big game for streaming, I would go back and play it because I just absolutely love it. And I'd like to try out the other characters a bit more. I have experience with some of them, but not a lot of experience with all. Oh, 3, you're still here, Skipters. The only reason I thought you'd gone is because it said 3 viewers and I'm one of them. I thought it counted me, so I thought you might have headed off to do some of your schoolwork. But it's good to know that that I don't personally count. I actually googled that a few days ago, and it said that you do count as your own viewer, which is a bit odd, but oh well. So we need some Brahmin meat. Some more rat meat. Oh, okay. It keeps going up and down. I'm going to stop focusing on how many viewers there are. I think if we just keep streaming, we'll get the viewers, won't we? So we need mole rat, Brahmin, a lot of Brahmin meat. Yeah, I used Gunzerker for all mine. I found him really good for. Let's look here. Stingwing carrots and stuff. Okay, we'll get it. It derps. It derps the view count. Is that another way of saying it sort of lowers it? Well, that's good to know that it's not always an exact amount, but not looking where I'm going. Let's get Piper in and we'll head back out because we want to carry on following the trail, which we're quite near the end of. There's Piper.
What's going on?
Right, let's have a quick kip. Oh, follow me. Okay. Right, let's go, Kate. Let's go. Oh, I tell you what, actually, Kate wanted to speak to me. Let's head away from everyone because last stream she asked me for some help or asked me for a chat or whatever. Pardon me. So we're going to put on our charisma clothes once again. It's always worth having them for any speech challenges. And
Hey.
Let's have a chat with her and see what it was she
Have time
wanted.
to talk now.
There you go.
Still have something important to say.
I was going to mute for a sec while they're chatting.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You're saying that now, but when you hear me story, you might regret it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charm and personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of me goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they use me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I can't even imagine having to go through something like that.
You think that's low? Just wait. The story gets much worse. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
Sounds like justice to me.
Was it justice? Or was it murder? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this, but I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
Okay, it's quite interesting that when you get the chance to flirt... I'm trying to remember, I think when you get the chance to flirt with Piper, I think it calls it romance rather than flirt, but I might be wrong. It might be that the final time you do it is romance. Yeah. I was just wondering if it might have used a different word for the two different girls because of their different personalities.
I'm always here for you, Kate. There's nothing you can say that would ever change that.
Oh,
Hey.
well, that's not what I expected you to say. Sorry, I didn't realize you
Looks
cared
so hot
that
in that
much
helmet.
about me. And here I thought I was being stupid, bothering you with me problems. It feels good to know if I need you, you'll be there for me. And I'll always be there for you too.
Yeah, you're right, Nanthea. That was just me trying to find something interesting where there wasn't anything there. I'll tell you what though, I can totally relate to her. My parents never treated me like a daughter either, so totally understand where she's coming from. And And how dare you guys make fun of my accent? No, I'm just kidding. So the actress, yeah, her actress is, get back in my box. Yeah, considering she is actually Irish, it's a pretty bad accent. Okay, what are we doing? Military fatigue, there it is. Yeah, I think Zircon thought it was a put-on accent. Imagine if they heard your accent. What's yours again, Jodie? Where are you from? Is it like Birmingham or something? We slept, haven't we? Right, we've got one level up point, but remember we're keeping those so that we can get that trophy and then not have to waste all those perk points. But maybe it sounds forced. Maybe it sounds forced because she's naturally got such a strong accent. Who knows? We have healed, haven't we? Yeah. Alright, let's carry on following this freedom trail and do the other couple of missions while we're here, or at least one. I think there's like a hidden little secret stash of treasure or something around here. You thought she was British, Cynthia? I'm guessing you're American or something then. She's Irish, but Irish, I guess, is British. Great Britain, Northern Ireland is part of Great Britain. Oh yeah, I love that movie. Oh yeah, she sounds really Irish. I think the point was that that she sounded like too Irish, like it almost like it was someone without an Irish accent putting on an Irish accent. Oh yeah, I'm British. Yeah, they weren't making fun of my accent. Don't worry, Cynthia. I was just mucking about because they were talking about accents, and I just jokingly implied that they were referring to mine. Yeah, I'm Irish. I didn't mean that to sound so like adamant. No problem with Irish people, but Irish people are awesome actually. It'd be awesome to be Irish. Sitting around, drinking all day. Totally offensive stereotype, but there you go. These guys seem to all respawn pretty quickly. Oh, it's a legendary one. He was there earlier, wasn't he? I was trying to take him down. Okay, so he's leveled up, so we can just take his life down fully now. It's going to take probably 3 or 4 shots. One more shot, hopefully. Oh, damn, how'd I miss that? It's funny, isn't it, Mrs. Mac, because when we go to America... Hang on, is that a turret? Yeah, it is. I think. Yeah, when we go to America, like, Americans, to some British people, Americans all sound the same. But they're really not. Like, there's quite a wide variety of American accents. And it's the same as you mentioned there, like, people in America can't tell if you're Irish or Scottish or English or whatever, but there's so many different varieties of British accents. I'm surprised Americans can even tell when you're British, because there's such a wide gamut of differences between everyone here. Who's that? Oh, it's a guy up there. Oh damn, he's got little health. Great, we're already... Oh my goodness, we're already very low on health. What's going on? Oh my goodness, this is bad. There's loads of these guys all over the place. It's alright, we can go back to where we found that bed earlier, it's not far away. I don't want to fast travel home again. It's just so easy to fast travel home and heal, isn't it? It's just, I don't want to do it too much because people get You got lost in the factory. Is that the DLC you're doing, Nymphia? You're trying to get to the Mechanist? Or the Mechanist, sorry. Because there should only be like the one way. There's still a guy up there. Sounds like he's dropped down. Let's have a look. These survivalists have got quite a lot of health. This sniper should sort him out. Come on, poke your head out. Yeah, I think there's a big difference between Northern and Southern America, isn't there? A bit like in England. Quite a difference between Northern and Southern England accents. British accents. There we go. Right, seems like we've cleared out the raiders from this area. Take the combat armor in case it's worth using. Spent 3 hours trying to get in. Oh, is it a locked door? Has it got a computer terminal next to it?
Who's there?
I sound posh. Oh, who's that? Go on, one shot. There we go. I sound posh. It's not often I hear that. I think I try and speak well, not posh, but sort of. I try and pronounce things well so that you know, people can understand me, I guess. Right. I remember this place actually. I think last time I was here I attacked it from above. Hopefully everyone's down because I'm not very alert at the moment. Tell you what, Nymphia, if you want, you jump onto my channel on YouTube and just sort of flick through, like fast forward through the video of us doing the DLC, because it would be the final video. You've made my day. Calling me posh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Double damage if the target's at full health. Yeah, if you go to my channel, Stay Patient Gaming, and go and find the Automatron Part 3 video, and just sort of skip through, and like, if you recognise the locations, then keep skipping through. But then when you get to somewhere you don't recognise, then obviously that'll be the place. You can sort of rewind from there and figure out where you're going. Yeah, she makes my day every day. Nah, she's a very loyal viewer. I know sometimes you jump in without necessarily even being available to watch properly, but I always appreciate having viewers, so I know you duck in and out of the chat often. I think this is the building. Pickman's calling card, that seems Pardon me. Yeah, all these have got Pikmin's calling cards. I believe I remember Pikmin. In fact, there's a mission related to him, so I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you haven't done it yet. I'm not going to talk about it just yet. Hopefully we might have some